right, it's March Madness, and it's been that way in basketball. It's been that way in fishing. So I'm going to give a recap of the Mid-Valley Bass Club tournament yesterday at Green Peter Reservoir. So we ended up with 7 boats. The water temperature was between 48 and 51 degrees. We ended up with 2 teams that did pretty well, and the rest of the teams really struggled. So a little bit of what I learned is that when you go out to a tournament and you don't do the time on the water, you're probably going to have a little bit of a hard time keeping up. So the guys that did well had put their time in, and rightfully so were able to pick up the right fish. So Art Ferreira and Rosie Williams were able to pick up 18 pounds, 18 and a half pounds, I believe, for first place. Derek Nelson and Corey Thomas were able to pick off a little over 13 pounds for second place. So incredible finishes for both of those teams. Hats off to them. I really struggled, had a hard time keeping up with kind of where the fish were at. Was able to locate fish in kind of where I thought they would be, but the water level had come up around 6 feet or so in the past few days. So we were able to pick off a couple of fish, but really it was the difference maker was the wind level picked up. Some of those fish moved up shallow that were out suspended. I was finding some suspended fish, but we weren't able to pick those off. Suspended fish for me are just some of the hardest fish to get to bite. Couldn't turn that into a good tournament today, but I know that I'm going to go back in about a month, and hopefully I'll be able to put things together a little bit more. So spend a little time on the water and figure it out. But overall, like I said, just being able to go out and get on the water is great. It's a beautiful lake. If you haven't been there before, take a shot at Green Peter Reservoir out by Sweet Home, Oregon. And really there's largemouth, there's smallmouth, there's trout, kokanee, bass, bluegill. There's a lot of different fish in there that you can target. And in the summertime it gets pretty busy, so there's a couple of boat ramps you can choose from. But overall it's a great place to